Hi, Roadrunners. This is your principal, Mrs. Cox, ready for another awesome school year. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, for our new families joining us, lunch ordering is open with My Hot Lunchbox. My Hot Lunchbox is a catering and service that we use here at Santan. For our returning families, please update your students' class placement, their grade level program for this school year. The link is below in my newsletter. This is delivered to school each day in warm boxes and delivered to our students. One nice thing about My Hot Lunchbox is you can actually order 24 hours before, so you don't have to order a week ahead. Here at Santan Charter School, we are nut-free and what's called a low-sugar school. So if we do find something with nuts that was accidentally packed for lunch, we have alternative snack options available here on campus. We do have students on our campus with life-threatening food allergies, so this is something we take very seriously here at Santan. Please send your child with a label water bottle each day and avoid packing high sugar food items. Items like candy shouldn't be packed in a child's lunch. We also avoid things like class parties with donuts, but we allow class parties with food items. They just have to be typically pre-approved and worked out with the teacher, but we definitely offer parties, but just not a lot of like cookies or brownies or cakes. That shouldn't be packed or brought into a classroom. There's nothing more disappointing than a grandparent bringing in a class set of donuts and then unfortunately not being able to share it with our students. So we do want to preserve that academic and that classroom time. Student folders. At open house, you are going to receive your child's student folder. This has important dates in it, your school calendar, car tags, and backpack tags for the year as an example. Your child's backpack tag. This is important. We would like all children to have their backpack tags. You're going to get their backpack tag. It's going to look like this in their folder. You're going to put that backpack tag through your child's backpack before the first day of school. So you're going to get that on Thursday at Meet the Teacher, and then we need to have that backpack tag before the first day of school on their backpack ready to go, along with the car tags. So the car tags will be displaced in the front of your car. So let's get into it. Arrival and dismissal. It's always something that seems to be a pain point at some schools. Here at Santan, we have a really smooth procedure. For morning drop-off, our gates are going to open at 8 a.m. From 8 to 8:25 a.m., students are going to enter the recess area. At 8:25 a.m., gates are going to be closed. School begins at 8:30. So I always get the question, Miss Cox, what if I show up right at 8:26? That's okay. They would just enter through. We actually prop our front office doors, and the students, we guide them through the front office where they find their line. So at 8:25, classes are typically lining up and heading inside to start their school day. So we make sure that kids still get where they need to be. At 8:30 a.m., school has started. If you show up at 8:30 or after, you do have to come into the office and physically sign your child in. I get a lot of questions from new families about the flow of our parking lot. So we're going to go through. So for morning drop off, you are going to go through. There's typically cones that are right here. So it is one way. That is important to note. So you're going to go this way and then you're going to loop around. We have 5 teachers who work our curb every day. So we have a crosswalk. This is where I stand. Miss Richardson stands right here at this gate. If you're the first car, you can actually pull forward ahead of crosswalk. So we have a person who drops off, who helps kids out of the car here, 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 and here. So we have people helping your kiddos out of the car, guiding them inside, and then they enter through this gate right here. If you're choosing to walk your child in, we have cones that block off this back part of our parking lot. We ask that you use this area to park. Okay, this area, in order for it to be a smooth drive line, we need to avoid parents pulling in and parking. You can then walk across this crosswalk, and then you can walk your child to the gate, or if you're a kinder parent, then you can walk through our front doors. right? We will keep going to afternoon dismissal. For our afternoon dismissal at noon is our half-day kindergarten dismissal. 3 to 3:15 p.m. is mainstream and gifted dismissal. So there's not much changing with this if you're a returning family. If you are a returning family, you notice that at morning drop-off, our gates are opening at 8 a.m. We are opening them 5 minutes earlier this year. So that is something that we are changing for our returning families. And then Montessori is 3:20 to 3:40. If you are a new Montessori family, please do not arrive before that 3:20 window. If you arrive after 3:15 p.m., you can queue in the left-hand side of the middle lane, and then you have to have that car tag displayed nice and clearly in your car window. So what does that mean? Let's go through this. All right. So for pickup, we have our cones right here. You follow the same procedure. So it's going to be one way, and you're going to go ahead and come around. You have your car tag displayed in the front of your car. And then your child has their backpack tag. Your child is with their teacher. So your child's teacher will be making sure that your kiddo gets into their car. From 3 to 3:15 is mainstream and gifted dismissal. This is the same flow that our half-day kindergarten parents will follow. If you are Montessori, after 3:15, I start letting Montessori parents, we form actually 2 lines here, and Montessori parents wait here until exactly 3:20. If you are a Montessori parent, the sweet time to come is right around 3:30. The line is really moving and flowing at 3:30. It does take a while the first few days of school. The kids are in the shade. We have misters. It goes quite quickly once it gets going. Typically, mainstream and gifted, we cleared out in about 8 minutes, which is pretty fast compared to some other schools. So the kids know the flow. The teachers know the flow. And looking forward to a smooth year. Keep going. Before care and after care. So I know I said our gates open at 8 a.m., but really we have before care that starts at 7 a.m. So make sure you sign up through the preschool. Below in our newsletter, I did link the packet that is available, so you can fill that out. You could turn it in at Meet the Teacher, or you can pick up a packet at Meet the Teacher. We offer before care and after care from 7 to 8 a.m., and depending on when your child gets dismissed from school until 5:45 p.m. Student medicine. If you have a student who needs to take medicine while at school, please fill out a form and drop it off to the front office. We do have a full-time school nurse on site. She is the one who inventories all of our student medicine. IVP fingerprint clearance card. Ensure you have your IVP fingerprint clearance card to attend field trips and help volunteer. Some people have asked, where do I get this card? We actually worked with Community Wellness of Gilbert, and they are going to be on site on Thursday at Meet the Teacher if you'd like to apply for a fingerprint card. They will be here from 3 to 5 p.m. Other reminders, we do have PE every day, so I would encourage your children to wear socks and tennis shoes each day. Please be patient in our drive line. Our drive line works pretty smooth. I know the first week, if you're a new family, it's a little confusing at first. That's normal. I am out there every day, and so you'll just look for me, and I'm happy to help you and to guide you where you need to go. And then reminders for Meet the Teacher. It's hard to believe that this is only 2 days away. When you arrive for Meet the Teacher, please head to the cafeteria where you'll pick up your students' folder, agenda, and then you're going to head to the gym where you're going to get their t-shirts. In the gym from 3 to 5 p.m. is going to be the club fair for our fall clubs. We'll also have in there the community wellness for fingerprinting. From 5 to 6 p.m., if you have a 4th grader or above and are interested in learning about sports, Mr. Sipple is going to be giving a presentation on sports. You will then head to your child's classroom. It is in true open house style as well. So you don't need to come at a specific time. We're available from 3 to 5 p.m. and from 6 to 8 p.m. Our teachers are on a dinner break from 5 to 6 p.m., which is why we're holding that sports meeting from 5 to 6 p.m. Make sure to put your child's backpack tag on their backpack. Have your car tag ready in your car. There are 2 printed car tags in each folder. If you need more than 2, please let our front office know. And other than that, we are ready for a great school year. We'll see you on Thursday, Roadrunners.